The playoffs are among us. It's the Buffalo Bills. It's Madden 2012. It is the Tennessee Titans with Tom Brady on them, funny enough, considering how this offseason shaped up. Larry Fitzgerald, top wide receiver for this team. They got Ryan Grant at running back. This is the first round. This is this? No, it's not. It's the wild card round. Jesus Christ. How do you not know that, Josh? But the wild card round, it is the Titans. It is the Bills. For anybody, not even for aficionados of a sport, I was looking at Mr. Tyron Smith at USC. Notice right here they didn't have their players optimize it, you know? Why the fuck are you going to have a guy who sits on your fucking depth chart, who's, you know, easily the second best defensive lineman, had them, Jason Babin, and him now on opposite sides of the field. Doesn't help us out at all. Any chance of helping us out, but hey, you gotta stay truthful to it. Gotta play the best team you can possible. But this is the Titans. This is the Bills. I don't think y'all fucking understand how fucking intense this is. Titans, Bills. You have two of the most memorable fucking moments, well, I guess games in general, in NFL playoff history involving these two teams. Technically not the first time. Don't do the whole, it was the Oilers. Fucking suck my balls. I don't give a shit. It's the Titans. It's the same fucking franchise. I don't think it was a different owner at all. I don't know how, more importantly than even this, I don't even know how Tom Brady's team, this Titans team with that amazing an offense, Kellen Winslow, fucking Larry Fitzgerald, Ryan Grant's a pretty solid running back if you think about it, especially drafting that dude later in the draft with Tom Brady as your fucking quarterback. And also too, Tom Brady's got to be pissed off at this point, at least the video game Tom Brady, for only being 94 overall at any point in his fucking career. I found out how to turn off the pregame settings, so we will see a change to that, I think pretty soon, but if not right there. But broken tackle. That's what these custom sliders do, man. We just don't want these dudes to get tackled right away, unless it's a sick-ass tackle, but a rookie Von Miller ain't gonna do it. But again, I don't think y'all fucking understand, alright, that these are two of the greatest moments, the greatest comeback in the history of the playoffs, I guess, until Tom Brady did it. So there you go. We even have more fucking juice on this game with the 28-3, which, whatever, it's the Atlanta Falcons and it's Shanahan. They're choke artists anyways. I think the best comeback ever was, cause Tom Brady's known for comebacks, okay? The Buffalo Bills haven't really been known. You know, there isn't that stigma with the Buffalo Bills except for getting cancer. Terrible joke, but if you understand what I'm saying. But this Bills team that came back from like 4 touchdowns down, which I think was an even bigger comeback than Tom Brady's. Please, in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong. You can also call me a douchebag for making that Jim Kelly joke. It was just a fucking joke. Don't give a fuck. Don't get your panties in a wad. But no, between these two teams, and also between the fact that I couldn't tackle with that fucking player right there, and then bam, I'm surprised Mr. Jericho Cotchery, the guy who is a complete fucking turd for bitching about having to catch tough passes from fucking Brett Favre. Oh my god, I'm so used to fucking catching pillow passes from fucking Chad Pennington. Yeah, you know what, dude? I would rather have Brett Favre as my fucking quarterback. Chad Pennington was no joke for a couple of years. Did technically lead the Dolphins too. More of a Jets quarterback from my remember, but Dolphins quarterback when they made the playoffs. But also, you know what? That year has an asterisk next to it, folks. You want to know why? Because the Patriots were missing Tom Brady. That was the year that against the Chiefs he tore his ACL on the first fucking drive of the season. Wasn't going to happen. It was the year after they also went undefeated in the regular season. So again, don't fucking get at me with that fucking shit about the Dolphins. And look at this shit. Upscaler, I had to show it. It was a touchdown, and that's unfortunate. So really, it was a very, very slow start. A low and a slow start for this Bills team. There's no Shady McCoy. He's injured. Des Bryant, his fucking stamina is just completely shite. These dudes are just not coming off the field way too much. And also, too, I think the awareness is not only the quarterback vision, but I guess I'm just not setting my feet up because that's the same dude got the same interception. So he's had 2 in this game, Mr. Lowry. Lowry's seasoning up his fucking defense right there with his all-purpose yards Again, 2 terrible jokes right there, if you could fucking understand what I was saying right there. But 2 interceptions by Mr. Lowry's. And then right here, down 13 zip, trying to make some moves. Mr. Darius Butler ends up becoming probably the best target for Mr. Cam Newton. Actually, no. I'd have to say, and look at this play. Is that not a touchdown right there? I know Toby Gerhardt is not all too fast. Look at this shit right here. Again, an important play. Most likely not getting a first down. 3rd and 10. Running around. I knew he was it. So, I mean, for what it's worth, I mean, I guess if I was blind playing video games, I'd survive at least for the first 3 seconds of a play. So, it wouldn't exactly end right there. But right there, speaking of first down, going on 4th and inches. So this team is just absolutely thrashing us. We need to have a Bills-type comeback in this one. And it sucks not having Shady McCoy, but we shouldn't be down by this much. That should have been picked off. I mean, especially if Tracy Porter. Come on, Tracy Porter. Aren't you known for making clutch fucking plays in the playoffs, like pick sixes and shit? But here we go. This is a rookie quarterback, Cam Newton. I mean, the adversity right here, the composure is not there just because his lack of experience. You're going up against Tom Brady. You're at home, technically being a division winner. I think so, right? Yeah, being a division winner. I mean, that's obviously the case, yeah. And then here we go, pass out to Mr. Des Bryant. So we're starting to move the ball. It's 20 zip. I was sitting there and I'm like, God damn it, I have to finish this fucking game out. Like, you have to. It's the fucking playoffs, folks. And it's a young team. So, like, you're sitting there and you're like, oh, yeah, they'll get him next year. No, motherfucker. We're going to try to get these motherfuckers this year. Had enough of this shit. Greg Olson's had enough. Yeah, he's showing off. I went over the top. I don't give a shit. This is our first fucking rodeo, okay? So, guess what? When they say, act like you've been there before, no, we're all fucking rookies on a team that's young as fuck. We have not been here before. So, let me fucking act like an imbecile, okay? I don't give a flying fuck about that goddamn gentleman's shaker. This ain't golf, bitch, okay? I'm not out here for double bogeys and not throwing my club. I'm out here to fucking score touchdowns and toss my goddamn opponent's bag into the fucking pond. I don't give a shit. And speaking of that same attitude as Mr. Olsen, look at these fucking clutch plays. I don't know how the fuck these got in there, but it's already 14-20. We're making our way through. Tom Brady is trying his best. I mean, the guy's ice cold. But it's not the 4th quarter yet, so you imagine that maybe Tom Brady just for 3 quarters actually, you know, pisses his pants without anybody knowing, like a kicker on the fucking sidelines or something. But once that 4th quarter comes revving up, you better not be losing to him, and you better not be winning. Let's be honest, you just better not be on the football field when a 4th quarter is going on with Tom Brady. So the Chiefs had it right that year. Just injure him before there's a chance he has a 4th quarter against you. But we hold them right here. I mean, 20-14, 14 unanswered points. They get Shane Graham, the guy who looks like the dude from The New Guy. You know, that skinny fucking dude that, like, in that movie that gets his fucking dick grabbed by, like, the fuck. It was such a dumb movie. But Eddie Griffin was funny in it, so I'll give him that. But moving down the field, Darius Butler right there, just too fast. 95 speed, out route. It is holding, though, Mr. Raquel. Right there, being a fucking diva, holding back this fucking offense from moving down the field. And there you go, incomplete pass, but it's defensive pass interference by Mr. McFadden on this team. So hey, got another chance again, and then it's a ball out to Des Bryant. That's a touchdown if I can run my route correctly, but that's my fault. I prefer the user catches, and these are reasons why. That Hall dude is I don't think that's Dante Hall at all, but Trent Williams. Trent Williams has been holding out this entire fucking time. I mean, who's better at holding out than Mr. Trent Williams? So it makes sense that he gets that holding penalty when you need him the most. And it leads to fucking up this drive, I'd have to say, for the most part. Unless, of course, you got Des Bryant, who has like 98 jump, because he leaps out of the stadium for that one. Beautifully done. And then Darius Butler beats his man one-on-one, read the coverage, changed the player over there, and he's dancing his way. This guy hasn't, I mean, it's Darius Butler. Like, I don't think at this point in his fucking career, young dude, I don't think he's gotten to the end zone yet in the playoffs. So yes, we are gonna act like we've never fucking been here before. And there you go, user pick. That's a whole. It's not a user pick to where you change your player with a fucking L1 or something. No. Or with the circle. No. That's a user pick to where like he was doing that the entire fucking play, controlling him. So I will pat myself on the back. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. And then, but I do care what y'all think about this. Damn it. That ball should have been placed in there better. Greg Olson's been having these harder catches in this game. For some reason, when you need him to make a really, really tough catch, I mean, he does make a nice catch right there. We do run no huddle anyways because of it. You just never know. But look at that. 3 TDs, 3 appearances in the red zone. I mean, 100% efficiency. That's how you're going to beat a Tom Brady team. I mean, did you not see how that team is pretty much made? That's a Tom Brady team. They had like the best turnover differential, and they're 9-6. Imagine like that team would probably be fucking 5-11 if they didn't have like 17 turnovers, prevented or fucking converted by their defense. Who knows? But that should have been picked off. Speaking of turnovers, but fortunately enough, we already threw 2 picks to one guy. No Lowry seasoning on that one. But here we go. Tom Brady's making his way down the field. 1st and 10 after that pass to Larry Fitz. And then there you go. Larry Fitz, though, no tackle on that play, but he did stop a touchdown considering he made me adjust my player, Toby Gerhardt, on the run. Trying to score a touchdown. Greg Olson would have been picked off. Tried to set it to him again for another bullshit play. But hey, it is what it is. Now it's going to be a touchdown in order to win. It's going to make it. I mean, here it is, folks. This is the moment. Again, another legendary game between the Titans and the Bills. No, no need for a Music City miracle with a touchdown return on a kickoff or a forward lateral, if you know what I'm saying. No, I'm just kidding. But now you have Tom Brady at quarterback on the Tennessee Titans, needing a touchdown to win this game. Incomplete pass right there. 3rd and 10 now, a minute 40. Hits his man, Mr. Mike Williams, out of USC. Also, shout out to Mike Williams, who is on as a rookie, he is on our dynasty. And then there it is. Larry Fitzgerald right up the fucking middle. We tried to spotlight him all game, and they were getting ruined by Jericho Cotchery. So we tried our best to just stop those eyes, and you need to just spotlight that dude. It's fucking Larry Fitzgerald. When it comes down to it, that's how you're going to be able to win the game and stop it right there. They get the go-ahead touchdown, Tom Brady special, but we're marching down the field. Darius Butler with the nice little pick play right there. We can do that. We will fucking run the pick play against you, Tom Brady, you fuck. And we get a nice first down on that one. Mr. Battle right here, battling his way for a first down, I believe. No, 2nd and inches. Moving down the field, trying to tie the game, and then I do the unthinkably stupid thing and try to get rid of it. I just try to pull some Johnny Manziel things, and, well, not only is this the pros, it's a Tom Brady defense, and I get sacked, and as you can tell by my expression, this game fails. Try to hit Greg Olson. Didn't jump up in the air, though, but there you go. That is the game. A young team goes in at home. I mean, hey, you win your division. What a hell of a way to start this dynasty or this franchise. Unfortunate, you're losing to the best to ever do it at quarterback. Look at that, a young Cam Newton. Bro, don't worry about it, man. You're already 88 overall, and you're a fucking rookie. You're about to shit on this league. You're going to win MVP next year. That's my bold prediction right there. Look at that, 309 yards. And 3 touchdowns after throwing 2 interceptions to start the game. So, honestly, if you took away those 2 interceptions, which you shouldn't really if you're going to be logical about it. But, hey, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. But Des Bryant, only 2 catches. Darius Butler, a very solid game. I'd say Greg Olson had a very solid game. Nice interceptions by D'Amico Ryan and Leggett. I thought, I mean, if that game's over, right, if he gets a touchdown on that interception. It's at least what I think. But, as always, fellas, be grateful for everything that comes to you. If you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, fellas, see you next video and see you next season for this.